After we got married, we both knew that we really wanted to start a family. We started trying for a baby October 2016 with really the expectations that it was just gonna happen right away. Unfortunately, we've been praying for a baby now for almost 3 years, and it just hasn't happened. During this journey, it's been really hard to try to go from a point in our life where we were surrounded in just complete light and on just such a high to go almost instantly into a season of darkness.
As a man, you always want to help everything. You always want to fix something. You know, your wife comes to you with a problem, and you want to just jump in and fix it. And for this, there was literally nothing I could do.
CCV had night of worship at GCU, and we just decided to go on a date night. And without any expectations other than just to leave feeling a little bit better, we were up there in the stands, and all the students were on the ground of the arena floor. And if you've never seen students worship, it's literally the coolest thing ever. Through that night, we were just having fun, and I was just kind of soaking it all in. And the whole night I just felt God tugging me, like that's where I needed to be.
I was trying to get her on board with serving, and I thought she would be a great fit with students or kids or something like that. And then that night, that was the overall thing that kind of knocked her over the edge.
I don't know why, I kind of wrestled with it a little bit, thinking maybe, you know, I don't know if I'm ready to jump into something like this. Like, I'm not feeling 100% myself right now. I'm still very down. I'm feeling depressed. I'm in this darkness. How can I sit there and shed light on people when I'm feeling so low?
At first, I did have some hesitation. I didn't know if I was qualified. I know my past, and I know things that I've done when I was a kid. Also, I'm kind of covered in tattoos, so I didn't think that I looked the part of a student coach.
But as the night just continued on, I just felt just this tug on my heart that God was like, no, like, you do have it in you. I'm gonna equip you to do this. I'm gonna give you everything that you need. This is exactly where I need you to be. The next day we went to church, and we went to the student's desk, and I signed up to serve in student ministry. When I chose to serve in students, I don't think that I went in it with the intentions of really getting anything out of it, but really I think that God did something pretty amazing through my experience of serving. Is He's given me a feeling of purpose by loving these girls and just building a relationship with them and kind of fulfilling a maternal void that I'm feeling right now. And I think not just maternal, but for both of us, I think that we're learning how to be better parents for one day when that happens. And I think that opening up to them about my own struggle, even though it's not really something that they can necessarily relate with, they see me as an adult who is struggling, but is still continuing to choose to seek light.
You're just showing them how to be a really good example of resilience. You know what I mean? You can be hit and struck by this really dark time, and it kind of stinks, but then still showing this is what's pushing us towards God, not making us run away or question God. It's made me so much more committed just into diving deep into the Bible. Sometimes these kids will ask you questions and they take you so far from left field, and you're like, dude, I don't know. Let me look into that.
But even without a baby, even though we aren't parents, we're still valuable and we still have so much to offer. I'm so thankful, even though there are days where I am still hurting, I'm so thankful that God trusted us to do something really great and to just serve Him and to love on these kids.